Hey there guys, so for those of you who don't know, Respawn released quite a big patch this month, April the 4th it actually was, to kind of make Titanfall a bit more balanced. Now, I thought, oh yeah, you know, because I saw the patch, I downloaded it, and it only took like 2 seconds. I was just like, wow, you know, they couldn't have changed that much, or updated that much. They've changed a lot, and obviously, as you know, I'm playing on the Xbox One, not on the PC. They have changed so much stuff, it's unfucking believable. Because I was going to do a quick video, like listing all of it, talking about it, but there's just way too much. So I'll go over a few of the main points, and you know, then I'm actually going to talk about some of the Titanfall DLC, which is coming out soon. Now, let's see. We have private matches now, but it's only a beta, so you know it's a private match. So go have fun, play with your friends, and you can just have your own match. For those boosters out there and you're thinking, yay, brilliant, let's go get some challenges and achievements done. Yeah, that's not happening. There's no progression, there's no achievement unlocking, none of that shit. So unfortunately, we've all got to go do it the honest way, which I kind of like because, you know, it's more fun doing it that way. Party colours, people who are in your party and you're playing with now show up as green, not the standard blue, and your Titan's name now shows up in gold, which is quite good. On the main menu, you've now got the game version in the left-hand corner, for those people who like to know what game version they're actually playing. I don't, but, you know, whatever, every little helps, I suppose. And you've got some menu changes, as it now says play multiplayer instead of play classic, because apparently people were getting confused. So, yeah. The Gooser challenge, one of the regeneration challenges, to go from 5th generation to 6, I think it was, has now been reduced to 50, from 50 ejecting pilot kills to 5 ejecting pilot kills, which is always nice because trying to kill an ejecting pilot is very, very difficult. The 40mm magazine capacity has been decreased from 20 to 12 and the extended mag from 25 to 16, purely because the damage wasn't overpowered. The gun, not even the gun itself, it was just ridiculous. You know, you could take down a Titan without reloading, which, you know, just seemed a little bit unfair. So, you know, it just didn't make them think. You know, as long as they were hitting that target, they could just stand there and not worry about having to reload. They've made 3 changes to the Titan quad rocket. So, you know, people who use that, you know, celebrate. You know, everyone's happy. I don't use it. I don't like it. So they've actually changed it back to what it was in development, because when the game was released, it was you had 4 rockets, or 5 in the case of extended mags, and you now have 5 normal and 6 extended. So yeah, apparently that's how it was during development, and they've changed it back. So, you know, it can now drop a Titan shield with 4 shots, so that's quite good. And the rapid fire magazine has been increased from 16 to 18, so you get those 2 extra rockets. So again, people who use that gun, go and celebrate. The Amped Kraber bolt action sniper rifle has seen a damage increase from 100 to 800. This is versus Titans. So yeah, that's quite a massive increase. But everyone loves a bit of a damage increase because the thing fires explosive rounds, for fuck's sake. And it was doing 100 damage. It's like, what the fuck, you know. Hardpoint Domination and CTF scoring changes. I'm going to copy and paste them into the video description, because if I read all these out, I'm going to want to shoot myself and you'll probably stop watching the video. They have fixed a whole host of bugs. I'm guessing probably about 15 bugs. You know, none of these I really knew was happening or I ever encountered, but you know, apparently people have, so you know, be thankful, that's all done. Got a future update coming up, which is all nice. So we've got enhanced interaction with challenges. So maybe like you can do in Battlefield, you can follow your challenges, which would be quite good. We'll now have a player evacuated thing now when people get evacuated, which is quite good. A better 120Hz monitor support, you know, brilliant. And pick up prompt drop amped weapons appear in a different colour than normal weapons. So yeah, that's all coming soon. And of course, the best till last, we have more custom loadout slots with custom slots per game mode, and ability to rename the custom loadout slots. I don't know why the second one, the ability to rename them, wasn't in the actual game at first. That seemed like a basic thing. Even Call of Duty 4 had that, and that was coming in almost 7 years ago. You know, so I don't know why they didn't do it, but you know, they probably had their reasons. So yeah, enough of the updates. Let's go talk about some Titanfall DLC. So with regards to the news I just told you about the updates, that news is a bit outdated. whereas this one is actually quite a bit of fresh news. Now, it was the news came during PAX East in Boston, I think it was. I haven't really been paying attention to PAX East this year. So it was announced then, and it's the first DLC for Titanfall, and it's called Expedition, and it's going to be released this May, which is good. And it's got 3 new maps, and it's set after the game's campaign. It's called Swampland, Runoff, and War Games. Now, Swampland is kind of speaks for itself. It's set in a swamp, loads of trees, and it can kind of, I imagine that'll be kind of cool for all the wall running. And it's set amongst some alien ruins, apparently. So, you know, Runoff, the only information we have so far of that is it's flooded with water. So, yeah, bring your scuba gear, guys. And War Games is set in the game's training simulator, so I don't know if that's actually going to be from the training simulation you do at the start of the game, you know, whatever. It's included as part of the season pass, which costs $24.99 in US dollars. I'm actually not too sure how much the season pass was over here in England, or you can grab it at the cart for $9.99 US dollars as well. I imagine it'll probably be about $7.99 in pounds over here. So yeah. That's all the kind of information I have. It does have some new burn cards and multiplayer modes, including the 2v2 take on Last Time Standing. You know, that's quite good. And you know, that's really about it, all we have on it. But I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like they're actually going to do some stuff with it. If they're offering a season pass, like most games actually do now. But you know, if they're going to start doing some good stuff with it, I'll continue to play it, because let's face it, this game is very good, and they're putting a lot of time and effort into this. And dare I say it, I can't wait for the sequel. You know, I just can't. There is bound to be one. So yeah, maybe I'll talk about that one in a later video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on about the updates and the new DLC coming out. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are. And if you haven't checked already, check down in the description for all the changes to the scoring systems in CTF and Hardpoint Domination. And as always, stay tuned for some more Titanfall videos coming soon.